Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
I'm Marie.
Marie, nice to meet you. What's up, MP?
Yeah. Kauai, Maui, all of that. Which one? Thought maybe it's that one. You don't know. These photos? Who do that? Got someone. Photos?
Hey, Coach. Want me to stop by?
I did. I have something for you to work.
Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trade.
Come on! No! Who's got ball?
Here for Brooklyn, Johnson, he's checked in for Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Bridges. Harris is checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. McGee, he's checked in for Wood. Powell comes in for Kleba. Green's checked in for Bullock. And MP is subbed in for Irving.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And here's Mills from the arc. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. 1:33 left to play in the first. Back to Green from deep. And it's Harris with the rebound. And Brooklyn shooting 33% in the first quarter.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Pass to Doncic. Inside, McGee. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Mills, covered by MP.
Number 69. First personal foul. Team's 5th foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Patty Mills. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
From deep, MP. No good there. Brooklyn trailing and pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Oh, and there's the whistle on the...
Bobby Smith, first personal foul. At the line, Patty Mills. At the line, 2 times.
And he sinks the second. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside Bertans. Pass to MP. Oh, he tries a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Mills. Connects from downtown. Mills has got 6 points.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Christian Wood has been leading.
The score, your next 18. 23. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next U10 team.
Comes in for Bridges, and it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside, here's Claxton. Oh, McGee with the block. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Markieff Morris out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's MP. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Green in at the 3. Small forward. Pass to Mills. Back to Harris. Oh, McGee with the block. Irving against Harris. Here's MP. Offensive rebound. Goes back up, and it's laid in by McGee. He has 6.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And here's Mills for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And while they were favored to win, they ran into a buzzsaw. Ultimately came up just a little short. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Irving. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And so it's Dallas feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Looking at Dallas, they're right where I expected.
And as we turn back to analyze that first half, thanks as always.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka.
Substitutions on the court. At the line, Nicholas Claxton. At the line, one shot.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Johnson. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Mills in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's MP. Tipped. Mills with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Harris.
Mavericks foul. Luka Doncic. First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line, Joe Harris. And out the line, shooting 2.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Bridges. He hits the second from the line. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. MP outside. And he's going to the line for 2.
Nicholas Claxton. Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Mavericks, number 69. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he ends up missing both free throws. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
When Cam Johnson went 11th overall in the 2019 draft, most draft experts were shocked, slating him to go late in the first. But Cam's proven those pundits wrong.
Just 5 on the clock from deep. Johnson. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. MP drives in. He got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Mills. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Now MP. Let's go with a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
What's going on, coach? This team wasn't even ready to play.
1:09 left to play in the third quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Mills. Down low. Here's Harris. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Harris has got 5 points.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Doncic passes to MP. Here's McGee. 41 seconds left in the third. Pass to Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 9 points in the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Claxton. Give him 8 points now. Back to Mills. O'Neal on the wing. Claxton down low. Covered by McGee. Claxton can't get it to go. And here's MP from outside. No luck on that one. Oh, what a performance.
The score, your Nets, 52. The Mavericks, 74. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Nets.
Right after this.
substitutions. On the court. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons.
He's checked in for Christian Wood. Hardy comes in for Kleba. Burt's checked in for Irving. And MP is subbed in for Doncic. On the court right now for the Mavericks. MP is out there with Trey Burke. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Hardy in at the small forward position. Burke, baseline jumper right on the money.
And that's not a move we typically see from him. Wow.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Curry finds Dinwiddie. Inside. Here's Claxton. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
It's stolen by Curry. Fast break, Brooklyn. Good D by MP. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Nice shot by Morris.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Curry passes to Dinwiddie, to the paint. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Burke. MP up top. Back to Burke. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was an enemy team.
Does tonight show how this team deals with adversity?
I think so. You know, we love when people question us, question our talent, you know, try to poo-poo our chances in the playoffs.
Big win tonight. What's it like when the other team waves the white flag so early?
Yeah, it's good to get a win without having all that drama at the end. I'm definitely not going to lie about that.
Ooh, Ashley! Tell me we got some fire content for tonight. You see that game out there?
So are you good with the tweet? Can I hit send?
Yeah, I like it. It sounds classy.
He in the house.
Shaking MP.
MP, what's up, bro?
What up, what up?
You looking good out there, man.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, that's nice. All right, man.
I appreciate you. Lozo the Crown, hanging with my boy MP.
Yes, sir.
The team's in good hands.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Hashtag official team crown. Feel free to...
Yo, MP, come here. What's up? Yo, check this out. I want to introduce you to somebody, but be cool, all right? It's Jake Duval.
I can see that.
Yo, Jake, my man.
Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies.
For JaVale McGee, Maxi Kleber comes in for Christian Wood. And MP subbed in for Irving. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. There's the pick. Over Green. Williams' shot is off. Mavericks leading by 5. MP looking around. That 3 off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
MP, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
That's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Outside, Green. Dallas moving it around. And it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Williams. Five to shoot. Unloads from 9. that shot off. Great D that time from Green. Doncic outside. The dish to MP. Pass to Kleba. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's MP. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And that can score.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Williams. Shooting 1.
With MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Craig, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
So with Irving on the bench, for Jason Kidd right now, Maxi Kleba is out there with Green. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's MP. And it's Doncic in at the 2-guard spot. Throws up the baseline. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after 2 for 6 starting.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 8. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Here's Doncic. No.
Kendrick Williams. First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
Combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pokusevski's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
This guy is showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shake Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello and welcome back.
The defense hasn't impressed me at all. They look like they're going through the motion. Guys?
All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to MP. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Dallas. Number 69. 2 shots.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
No good on that one. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morris a screen. Here's Hardy on target from 13 feet. Hardy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so MP will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. He can't get that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Inside, Powell with the steal. Now, MP. Pass to Powell. Williams with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
The Mavericks leading. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bertans, a screen on Giddey. At the top of the key, Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy. Powell trying to free himself up. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Mavericks, 56. The Thunder, 57.
Well,
substitution on the court. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 shot.
We got Maxi Kleber. MP is out there with Hardy. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Morris in at the 5, down low.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Giddey with it. And the foul called on MP.
Number 69.
That's his
first personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Josh Giddey taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Giddey.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get...
That's the end of the game. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
No, just don't understand what's going on. I'ma cause I might roll through the city, bad little don't say, and I gotta save for route. I'm trying to.
An interesting bit of news today about the ongoing Shep Owens MP drama. Nate White of the Daily Horn reports that the Dallas Mavericks... So no word yet on what exactly they have in mind to...
MP, you got a minute?
Yeah, what's up? Look, man, I've been meaning...
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of...
Hey, my man Johnny, look. What you got for me today?
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Ask
I
the
think
question.
it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly. This isn't just some cynical marketing ploy. You know, it's a legitimate desire to do good in this community.
Okay, thanks for the...
No more questions? Cool. Yeah, take it easy.
Save the cardboard paper. You're on feet. Let's go. Kicks, MP.
In tonight's game, we have two teams that play a bit slower, Clark. Lots of half-court sets.
And you know, Brian, with that...
Substitution on the court. At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving. One shot.
Say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Wagner. Anthony is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Bol in at the 4. And something you'd never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Orlando's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. It was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
And Wagner gets it to go. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Morris has checked in to the middle. Pass to McGee. Here's Hardy. 10 points in his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. He buries it from 3.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Suggs. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Puts it up from 12, and that one drops.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks leading. Here's primetime. Three-pointer off the mark. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Kleber against Anthony. Fires from deep. And so it's Dallas leading by 6.
Your Mavericks, 33. The Magic, 27. There's your junior defense.
Halfway.
Substitution on the court. Now at the line for your Mavericks. Luka Doncic. Shooting 1.
Much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Setting the floor for the Magic. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Mo Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter.
Dallas foul. Luka Doncic. First personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Orlando. Carl Anthony. 2 shots.
And Anthony drops them both. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, BA. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
1:27 left in the first half of this one. And another miss by Orlando.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Wagner outside. Tries to save it. Fires at the elbow. Doncic pulls down the board.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Hardy. The 3-ball. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Anthony. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wagner with a screen on Doncic. To the inside. The 3 from Suggs. Orlando gets it back. Wagner on the wing. Looking to end the run. That shot is off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and this has been a fantastic matchup tonight. And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Dallas Mavericks. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
Change it up. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks. He's describing the injury as a high ankle sprain. That can be a very tough one to deal with. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Markieff Morris out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Josh Green. And it's prime time in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. I'm not sure there's a more respected player in the league than MP. He's become the definition of a leader.
Yeah, you know, his words carry a lot of weight. Not just with his teammates, but with the league in general. When MP has something to say, people want to hear it.
And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it. Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
And the Mavericks, another 3.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd.
There's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Irving. Hampton's checked in for Orlando. Wagner finds Wagner. Here's Hampton. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Basket counts.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Orlando shooting a low 29% since halftime. Pass to Wagner. Back to Hampton. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's primetime. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And 3/4 of
your match. 82 to that 53.
Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. They've got Chuma Okeke. Hampton is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Wagner, and it's Ross in at the 3 spot.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fades. Called in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Wagner missing.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Hardy. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wagner with a screen. Here's Harris. And the foul is called. He missed it.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Gary Harris. At the substitutionary court.
There's a little thing called teamwork, MP. You should try
Dallas
it
has gone
sometime.
1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to primetime. Kleber outside. Here's primetime. And the layup is good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's primetime. Just 5 to shoot. Hey, from beyond the arc. knocks down the triple.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Dallas foul. Number 69. Second personal foul. Shooting for Orlando. Cole Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
And Anthony drops them both. And so it's Dallas with it. 19-footer. And it's Dallas scoring again. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.
Thank you one and all for being a part of tonight's event. Please